broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track.
From one place to the other, or they try to do marathon tasting and taste 4 or 5 wineries. You got palate fatigue. You don't even know what you bought at that point. You get tired.
Everything's great. They can put you a $10.
Exactly. So, what I'll do is I will customize it. I will introduce some really tiny, small wineries that you probably have never heard of, and these are the ones that you really want to get to know.
All right, so I'm gonna make an offer. I will show you some of the places here that you would never have found.
Love it.
And maybe what we can do is videotape it so we have a little video of the different places that are right here in Sonoma County.
thetravelinggrape.com/blog.
Okay.
We can put these on the
that
blog as well.
All right. I'll show you some cool spots. Yeah. I'll show you some cool spots. Yeah, we can do that. Well, we can do that.
Perfect.
That's awesome. All right, so now let me give you guys some announcements, some things that are coming up. Okay, let me just tell you one thing. We've been teasing you. If you notice the last email blasts that we've been sending out, we have shown you a logo from Amorosa Bella and then a sparkling glass with some bubbles. And, yeah, Andrew's got that up. And we've brought in a new vintner, Amorosa Bella. They make a Chardonnay from Russian River. They make a Pinot Noir from Russian River. Then they make 2 sparkling wines, a Brut and a Rosé. We've been looking for sparkling. All right, come on, you girls dig this. We've been looking for sparkling, and nobody makes it in small production. It's so hard to find. You have lots of big producers, but it's really hard to find that small. I didn't say that. No, it's really hard to find that really small producer. I need some more wine. I told you. As soon as I start drinking the wine, my lips stick together. It was so hard to find a small producer. They don't make small production because it's such a hassle. Those of you that don't know,
sparkling is
a real nightmare.
Pain in the butt.
It is, because you have to riddle the racks. Here's what you're doing. You're taking the bottles out of this rack, you're pulling them out, turning them and slamming them in because you're trying to get the sediment to the end of the bottle, which you'll remove later on. But you have to do that every single solitary day. You got to do it every day. And the big machines for the big houses, they do that, and no big deal.
Riddle, yeah.
But you got to hand riddle if you're a small producer, and nobody would do that. And so we found this wine, tasted through it. They're magnificent, wonderful people. You're gonna die when you meet the owners. They're fantastic winemakers. Oh my God! And we're gonna have a bubbles party once it's approved. It takes 30 days to get them approved here, so we'll post that very soon. And then we're gonna have this big bubbles party and release their wines. It's going to be magnificent. You're just going to die. So bubbles are coming. Plus, because of their licensing, I believe we're able to do a little pre-event, and they can pour the wine here. I can't ring it up in my registry. You have to buy it directly from them. But I think we'll be able to actually pour the wines here on a little pre-release kind of fun thing. And maybe we'll invite just the hospitality people or something.
Hey,
something really fun.
Whether you invite me or not, I'm coming for that.
No, you'll be here.
And I got to tell you, I was at the wine blogging conference. Real exciting time. I got to explore Yakima Valley, Walla Walla, Red Mountain, producing some great stuff out there. I'm totally respecting these guys. But the great thing is food and wine pairing. And one of the Iron Chefs were there. And the question was, what one wine could you pair with every food? What would you pair? And Rosé was number 1.
There you go.
Bubbly, number 2, and a Barbera, number 3.
Well, and I'd love to have a Barbera in here too. Love that.
Talk about versatility, food friendly, bubbly. Do not save a bubbly for special occasions.
I was just going to say that. I'm so glad you said. So glad you said that. Yeah. It's one of the things that I learned when I was at Pine Ridge. They don't make a bubbly, but whenever we did any kind of event, they had bubbly, and they really showcased it in as an everyday wine.
It is.
And it really can be an everyday wine.
It absolutely is. It's just bubbles.
Yeah.
It's so funny when I go to my friends and we pop open bubbles. People say, what are you celebrating? Life.
Yeah.
Get some bubbly.
Yeah. No, it's fun. So we're going to have a great time. So watch for the announcements as we go forward. Trust me, you're not going to believe what you're going to see. And the wine's magnificent. It is really quite nice. Great price point. That bubbly is $30 and $32 for the rosé. Chardonnay is 26, and the Pinot is like 46 or something. I mean, it was great price,
yeah.
awesome price points. These are fantastic wines.
I can tell you take really good care in what you have here at Cellars of Sonoma. This lineup they're all balanced. They're all in harmony. These are gorgeous wines, great price points. I mean, you're not just picking a wine because they have it. You really take a lot of good care in
it. We rejected a whole lot more than we looked. You cannot believe how many.
And I'm a tough palate.
Yeah.
So, and these,
that's what I heard.
Each of these.
I heard you
I'm
were
a tough
easy.
cookie.
I heard you were easy. No, you're no.
Open up something.
Yeah.
Get that big bag.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah, absolutely. So that's announcement number 1. Okay, here's announcement number 2. Okay, you guys ready for this?
Yes.
You guys.
What's the big deal on bread?
Okay, here's the deal. We have a vintner in here called Bradford Mountain. This is magnificent fruit.